Okay, time to wrap up the Chevy Camaro GT4R Championship. We got 14 tiers done. Just got one more tier to finish. To skip cost is 40 gold, just like all the other GT4 cars. So, alright, final tier, tier 15. Endurance at Nürburgring Grand Prix. Head-to-head at Mount Panorama, Bathurst. And the final cup is, of course, going to be the Catalunya Grand Prix. So let's start with endurance. Alright, so I haven't had a need to service this car for this limited time series, have I? Obviously, there were a couple of events where I did have to do retries and slow down the bots, but nothing terribly absurd. So yeah, this limited time series, most races were pretty short. A lot of single lap Grand Prix races and maybe double lap national circuit races and so on. Of course, we had that one 24-hour cup in the penultimate tier, 2 laps at the 24-hour circuit, Le Mans. So that, of course, is longer than usual because we typically get a single lap 24-hour cup race. Even for very fast cars, you know. But for this one, for some whatever unknown reason, we had a double lapper 24-hour circuit cup race, which is fine considering that everything else has been pretty quick. And next one, which is already available or open, the series is already open for the Mercedes AMG GT4. That one's going to have some long races, isn't it? We're starting with like double lapper Bugatti circuit race to start off, so that one is going to be definitely a long haul. At least that's what I'm anticipating. So once I wrap this up, we'll have to jump into the GT4 car, number 4, Mercedes AMG GT4. So we got races lined up here. All right, but quick 2.6 kilometer endurance here at Nürburgring. So let's move on. We got head-to-head next. Bathurst, Mount Panorama, single lap, so shouldn't be an issue here. And the opponent is going to be Gerald Omo, is that who it was? Sporting the alternative flag racing shocks livery. And we're off. Okay, here's the L corner. Very grippy. Of course, Camaro has the highest grip of all 5 GT4 cars in the game, along with the quickest acceleration and the shortest braking distance. Only thing it lacks is in the top speed department, where it does fall a fair distance short from the competition, but top speed only matters if you have a track that can take advantage of pushing the car all the way to the limit, right? There aren't too many of those. Or even if there are tracks with those, typically that's a very small section of the track that you can take advantage of that particular advantage in a car. So for normal cup races, you know, the other elements do play a more significant role, I would say. I mean, only time it would matter is when you have the top speed team challenge, right? Assuming that it is okay to, you know, damage your car or go off track, which is typically the way they run the top speed challenges. Except, was it the last one where they said no off track and no damage? Right, the Monza, if I remember correctly. Which means you cannot just slam into the wall. You have to actually drive properly. So that adds a fun challenge, a little bit more realistic. So that's always fun to have those. I don't know if you call it boundaries. But yeah, that is another gold trophy. Good enough for first place finish. Alright, so that leaves us with one final Cup, Catalunya Grand Prix. With should be 97% complete, right? Yep. And the skip cost is 20 gold, so we'll still net 10 gold plus the car. But since we put all that gold into meeting the PR requirement, we should complete the event here. Alright, 63.8 is the PR requirement. Of course, you get there by getting 3 upgrades across the board. So let's wrap this up. 3 laps to go here in Catalunya. And yeah, Catalunya Grand Prix is perhaps one of the better tracks to take advantage of all the strength of this Camaro, because there are lots of corners in this track. So when you have a good braking distance, quick acceleration, and this main straight is of course the longest straight on this circuit. Whoa! Which isn't, I mean, you know, it's normal length. Pit straight, right? It's nothing unusually long. Certainly not the length of, let's say, the likes of Mulsanne Straight. So a lot of curves and a bit more limited in terms of the long straights here at Catalunya Grand Prix. Time to overtake existent to overtake the lead here. Whoops! I was thinking national circuit. Thought I was gonna swing wide, but no. Should pay attention to what circuit I'm actually, which track variation I'm in. Right. Considering that this is the final Cup race, you can just not worry about the bot training now. So no need to worry about winning by minimal margin of victory. So we'll go flat out here. So This is the longest straight, and we are hitting 230, maybe 238 before we get a break, so we can make the corner here. Right, such a grippy ride. So this is where we get to really test out the grip on this car. So yeah, Catalunya is, I think, one of the better tracks to test out the strength of this car and compare it with, let's say, the other extreme. So if we, the Mercedes AMG GT4, right, the next car, next limited time series car, is the least grippy one of the gang, but with the one with the highest top speed, and I think it does have a pretty good acceleration as well. So that one is on the other extreme of the spectrum, right? So if we have a Catalunya like time trial for two cars, we can really compare the two cars' performances, but for that we'll have to check into the 2019 season of GT4 racing. But for now, let's see if we can complete this final lap. I should have paid a little closer attention to what kind of lap time I got in the lap 2. But you know, they should post save the lap time in the, I think, top corner of the race screen. You know, that would be nice. I mean, if ideally, I would like to have them post save and show the time for each sector of each lap. But you know, even if we don't go that far, at least if we can get the lap time recorded on the corner would be nice. You know, get some comparison for our sake, make the high lap count races a bit more interesting. I suppose, yeah, we can remember, but you know, sometimes we forget to look at the clock at the bottom of the screen. I carry too much speed, so I'm sure my lap 2 is going to be the best lap. Lots of mistakes on this final lap, but nevertheless good enough to win with some 1.3 kilometer margin. 5 minutes and 8 seconds and change. Let's see what kind of 3,300 fame points. Let's check what kind of lap time I was able to get for the best lap, and it is minute 36.909. So yeah, still pretty decent amount faster than the rest of the gang here. So anyway, let's throw the car in for service now that we're done with the series, and we can bring it home to the garage. So once again, 3 upgrades across the board is how you meet the PR requirement to complete the series, 63.8, with a gold cost of 286 gold total. Of course, 75 of which you do get back as a completion reward. So there we go. The final 30 gold reward for the final 25% completion. And the big prize, beautiful Chevy Camaro GT4.R. Alright, very cool. So if you guys are still running through the series, good luck. And thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll have to jump in with Mercedes AMG GT4 Championship next. So stay tuned for that playthrough video coming up right after well, I get this uploaded. So alright, stay tuned and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.